Hi, my name is Heidi, and I'm going to talk to you today about the Boundaryless organization as found on figure 10.7. Um, when I was an employee at a little boutique called Bling, it was just starting up, and it had the owner of the company had one other store open at the time. I think they have 5 or 6 stores open now. But it was very kind of, we were in the beginning stages. So everybody kind of had to pull together depending on the day. For example, when we needed to move locations from our downtown location to um, a more accessible area where we could stay open later. I mean, the owners came, the people who installed the cameras and all of that. Like everybody came and worked together to get it done. And even when I was with the manager, it didn't feel like there wasn't there weren't any internal like systems that were so permanent that if a certain situation came up, they they wouldn't work together. And so that was a kind of a fun situation where you knew no matter what you needed, there'd be somebody there to help you. There were always um, people who were watching the cameras. It was just in its beginning stages. You depending on the time or the place, I knew that we would all put away our titles and help each other out. And so that was kind of interesting. Um, I've never worked in kind of like a really corporate background. I know in my current job, we're definitely more boundaryless. For example, we're working on some stuff for next year's Easter service, and we've got the people who typically just work in the children's department, and the people who typically just work in the youth, and people who work in the worship, and all collaborated together and working together. And so even though we have our own departments, kind of we're always helping each other out because our departments are kind of all interconnected. So I thought that was interesting, and the kind of the diagram was interesting, and that is my experiences with boundaryless organizations.